Alright, everybody. Here we are, back for Throwback Thursday. This is the Evil Clown. In this edition, we are taking a look at something that came back out in 1991 called Civilization. This was developed by Sid Meier's and Microprose. And it's pretty loud. So, let's go ahead and start our game. So I'm gonna have to take a sec to get used to these controls, but overall, this is a strategy game and is based off. Let's go with Warlord or Chieftain. Go with 7 civilizations. Say German, Egyptian, American. Yeah, let's do Americans. There we go. Long time ago, humankind was divided into many tribes. Wanted the earth. America was one of those tribes. Okay, sure. Very night, however, a very strange thing took place. Beautiful goddess appeared before Ebal, the young leader of America. Oh, Ebal, I have a mission for you. Build great cities and cause civilization. Okay. Flourish throughout the earth. Civilization, people will live richer. Lives in America will rule the world. Don't we do that now? I will teach you the beginnings of civilization. First, the art of irrigation is necessary for arts of agriculture and culture will buy food from. The same amount of land, the food population will grow. Next, the art of road building, trade. 3 is fast and commercial economic strength. Finally, art of mining, obtaining raw materials on the hillsides, and you obtain large quantities and advance more rapidly. All I'm going to teach you. Discover the rest for yourself. Anything's that way. So yeah, great tutorial there, lady. A moment, please, as we form the tribes and computer entities around the world. So I'm playing the Earth-like version of Civilization. Again, this came out on Super Nintendo, I believe, in probably after 91, but it was released on PC, I think, in 91. This was a pretty difficult strategy game at the time. I mean, it was probably, I would say, one of the best strategies that was ever released and kind of launched Sid Meier's on his career. I mean, he had a couple of successful titles under his belt, like Sid Meier's Pirates, which we'll one day go over in another episode. There was Railroad Tycoon, which was about building railroads. I think there was another game he had, but this really launched Sid Meier's career. And Sid Meier's came out to produce and go on to sell. I mean, this game alone itself sold like 1.5 million copies. Let's see, we got horses here. Rivers, plains, and coastlines. At some point in a particular natural resources can be exploited. So this is actually fairly decent. I mean, you've got, let's see, what is, yeah, that's not bad. I mean, we got trees, we got horses, we got some mining. I'm just going to settle right here. Oh. Yes. What should we call it? Yeah, that's a good name. All right, we settled our first city, and yeah, this takes a little while to go through, but well, I have the time, and we've developed our first one. We're at 4,000 BC. All this stuff is going on. We can buy, change items. The first thing we're going to do is militia, apparently, which that's why. So my settlers are the ones that are capable of doing the road and irrigation and things like that, and then you have to get military units which you can set on explore. There we go. And yeah, this is the basics. Ooh, I found something. Probably a barbarian. Hands for bandits. We've been attacked. Oh no! And it's a horse attack. Oh yeah, he's dead. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You run around and you get new cities going. You expand production. Uh, you start building things, mines like this. I should be able to build a mine here now, and pretty shortly I should be getting uh, a new. This must be Florida. So I'm somewhere around Atlanta in this. Ooh, precious metal. Nice. So this looks like I'm about somewhere in Texas, maybe? And that's California up there. And there's our other militia. So now with them, I can set them to defense of the city and be under protection. This one, I can move on up. Oh, a new town. There we go. So I got a new town of it. It's call it Seattle. No idea if that's spelled right or not. I think it is. But there we go. Founded a new city. And we'll start moving troops and building up production, which I kind of want to do anyways. We haven't done much here in the city. The next one, let's go ahead and change this and build, what would be better? Probably a granary. Yeah, granary. There we go. Now it's selected. I went through that so fast I didn't even see what I picked. City, how about production? Granary, okay. City. It's not bad. Alright, so I got 2. These first turns take a little while to get through, but now that I have the mine going, I can build a road, and that'll help increase production. But yeah, this is pretty much it for Civilization, the very first game. Like I said, this came out for Super Nintendo shortly after '91. Um, they ported everything to console, and then eventually, I think in like '94, '95, they came out with CivNet, where you could play against other players. As the internet was kind of born from 1991 on, so they say, and that's pretty much where things kind of lie now. We discovered the alphabet. Yay! Laws, maps, sounding, and writing. Hmm. Probably need writing first. Let's build some roads. Not much we can do in some of these turns, just because you don't have enough settlers. You're kind of building things up. So now that I have a population in that city, besides just my militia guys, I can start to irrigate or do other farms and city, forest, grass road, country. Let's move him to here. and kind of build things along. So at this point, my best to build roads. Yeah, that's pretty much it for some of these. The turns go pretty quick, and you build your troops up. You build. First, I gotta move them to do something. Um, let's see. I've got a mine there. Let's go back this way. Granary has been made. Yay! Granary supports larger populations. That's kind of where you want things to move forward. And I need a settler first to do stuff around that area. Move him over here. And we can tie these two together. We'll get our research and eventually horses. Writing. All right. We got writing underway. The religion, literacy, philosophy, law. So these are kind of like the tech trees. You can start working on other items. So let's get writing first. And that way we can create scouts and move faster while he's building that road. And there's KloWn made their granary as well. And the middle building there, that's your palace, and it grows over time and looks luxurious and does cool stuff. Let's see. Let's do a barracks first, just so we have protection. Seattle finally made a settler. All right, now I can build a barracks here as well and get them going on that. And I will do the same in KloWn. KloWn doing oh, he's already doing a barracks. Okay. Let's move this guy. Let's go here first and increase our food. Do irrigation and a road there, and that'll help increase our population and our road and forest. And I'll get him moving towards the other settler and kind of connect these two cities up. And there we go. We got a plan. And that'll increase our city capacity. We're still in 3120 BC, so it takes quite a few turns right here at the beginning. All right, writing's done. Awesome. Light cavalry, chivalry, and stirrups. Now let's do the wheel. So hopefully we can make the automobile before 1000 BC. That would be nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to do library first. That way it increases our research. And I will move him this way. And in turn, and do another. No, I don't want to do I think it's only 3 blocks. Oh no, it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 foot. 2 on each side and 5 across. Okay, so yeah, that's my limitation. So I should be able to do a road here. But if I move him farther inland this way, and one more, I think. Yeah, he's got a road and mine there. Barracks made. Okay, cool. Let's do a library here, increase our research. Let's move him. I think one more should do it. Yeah, so one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that should do it. All right, so let's do a road first. Let's do city. Build a city, yes. What's uh what's in the middle? Uh, Kansas. There we go. So now we got a new city going. And I can connect these 2 cities up. I can do another settler. No. Let's just, I think we're good with that one first. And then we'll just let that city build up. Wow, these are all building roads and whatnot. Population of more than 100,000. All right. And I think I'm going to need another settler here. Once I get production done in KloWn, as you see, my population is going up. I can build a mine here, and that'll help increase production yet again. All right, we got the wheel. Chariots. Let's do map making, I guess. I think that gives us ships and lets us sail and discover new things. Wow, it is getting far into this. We're already at 40 minutes. All right, library has been made. Uh, let's do. What did I want? Oh, I wanted a settler. Yeah, so I need another settler out of here and move around and make some more cities and more production at each location. And that'll give me more research and food and growth for population, for production materials, all of that, as well as research. We're down to 2760 already. Library has been made. Um, what do we want? Don't really need settlers. I got cavalry, I got militia. Let's do a city wall. Yeah, that'll take it a while to do. So now you see, yep, there's our first ship. Awesome. Do math. And we'll move him this way. Perfect. Now let's do city walls for him. And make a new road. And move him. See, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, probably this way. And this way. Irrigation would be appropriate. Sure. What was I making here? Okay, granary. So that'll get us going. We got 479. We're not producing enough yet. I need to move over just a bit so I can see what's going on in my whole realm. One's doing road, one's doing irrigation, and then they'll start to meet in the middle kind of thing. That's usually how I plan my city building. Just going through each of the locations. Oh, catapult, nice. What's next? Laws, bronzeware. Let's do laws. And this one is just moving around and building up new things and expediting those things. Road. I should have one more settler coming. Right, so now I got 3 mines going in that place. So that'll really get the production going fast. Granary has been made. Alright, now I can move to something else. And that will be a settler. So I can start increasing production on stuff. But yeah, that's this is pretty much it. The game in a nutshell. This came out in 1991. Like I said, for PC, and you kind of increase things as you go. You start out very low level. Let's do another mine here. Um, let's move with him. Where do I want to go? Move this way and start connecting these cities. You know, like I said, you start out low level. You increase the tech trees. You kind of move things forward. There we go. We got laws now, which gives us the courthouse, and be able to do writing and trade and other stuff. monarchy. Let's do bronze work. These are kind of all the low-level text. Given wrote the first book on falling. Civilization of America, #1. All right. Britain's down at the bottom. Sorry, guys. I know I have some English and Irish viewers. Population of 200,000. City wall. All right. That is good. This is the first thing I want to buy and start building because I want to start exploring the coast and kind of building up that area, which is what we need to do to start to meet other civilizations and fighting wars and knocking out the enemy and taking over their cities and just increasing our status. So eventually, what happens is you start building new, let's see, settler. And we already have a settler. Let's do militias. Move here. Move here. Ooh. Build another irrigation. Build an irrigation. So irrigation means farms. And yeah, now this is cool. We can move him into different areas and start exploring. The trimemes aren't very good, and if you get them too far away from the coast, they sink usually, or you just lose them, whatever. It's just one of those things. But oh, phalanx, colossus, nice. Let's do currency, which gives us trade, burial, literacy. Let's do currency first. That'll help increase our money gathering and stuff like that. There's another place. And these move, I think, 3 turns total. Oop, not what I wanted. There we go. Now they're set. Now we're cooking with Crisco. But yeah, that is the game in a nutshell. I wanted to maybe simulate combat, but this is one of those games where it usually takes typically a pretty good while before you get actually introducing other units. Build all the cheap stuff you can first. I think that's Greenland up there. Let's move him this way. I think that's the Rio Grande River, supposedly. They do an irrigation here. Let's send him up here. And I want to change this production from militia to barracks. There we go. Now I can start building things here. Now that I've got it going. armed forces. I should have, what, 3 or 4 militia. There's still one in there, so that should be good. All right. So yeah, this Throwback Thursday is a little bit different than what I've been doing in the past. I've noticed a lot of pushback on some of the things that I've been doing, and some of it has gotten interest, some of it has not, and that's what I'm hoping to kind of get out of things. Just try something different. Check out some old games for people. Let's move these. Let's attack these barbarians. Discover a tribe of mercenaries. Nice. Oh, I need to change. I don't want to keep buying trimeans because they'll die really quickly. Um, yeah, let's do the Colossus. See what happens. It's something different. Send him this way. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be Florida and Cuba down there. And this would be Greenland, I think it's supposed to be. Which means I've got a little space to move over and maneuver around. There we go. Let's go this way around Cuba and the islands. All right. I'm trying to discover one of the different what do you call them? Civilizations. Trying to think of the name. Uh, Other than America, right? Because we've just been seeing America so far, and until you discover some of the other entities, there's not a whole lot to really do except kind of build yourself up in the beginning. Um, let's defend here. And the cities can only grow so much with your current technologies and things like that. Okay, there we go. Now I have discovered somebody. Let's see, what can I do? There we go. And that was pretty much battle. Just going through. Um, and finding the countries, finding the different civilizations and things like that, um, just to kind of move to different areas, try to connect these roads. Uh, I'll get there eventually and take over some of these other areas. Not what I wanted to do. But yeah, that's basically it. You just keep going around all the different cultures. You battle, you level up resources, you level up your cities, you discover new technologies like currency. You get a marketplace and things like that. You upgrade your troops, retired troops. Let's do literacy. That'll help with research, I think. That's where it starts. Let's go around here and see if we can discover, um, Spain and get into the Roman area and see if we can meet our Romans. Yeah, see, we're starting to get into that crunch here where we really can't increase a lot. This is what it is, I guess. Once you start hit kind of a peak in your technology or resources or things like that, it can't grow anymore until you kind of level to the next technology or stuff like that. And there is a city. Okay, so that was probably England. I don't know. But one of our trimeans died trying to take an area, and the city is probably fairly well defended, like ours. It's probably got city walls and things. Like you can tell, some of these cities have different things. If you look at the ones with the pink with the blocks, those are city walls. The ones without, like the middle in Kansas, isn't able to do city walls. So yeah, let's what is he? Okay, so probably got roads or something there already. Let's move him up towards that barbarian place. There is some points where you actually get barbarians attacking you as well. Yeah, we're in South America. Barracks got made finally. Dun, 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 dun. 2000 BC, I made barracks. And because this is a food place, I can do marketing or marketplace, and that'll increase my overall um, production value and things like that. Let's do a road here through the forest. This one, I'm going to attack and see what happens. Maybe I get a city out of it. Scrolls with ancient knowledge. Nice. Aqueduct and Colosseum. Engineering, the wheel, and ironwork. Okay, so we can do bridges and all that eventually. Just keep moving around here to different parts of the world and investigating things. See what becomes what. And that is the mighty Amazon there, I think, that river. What else can we do here? Where is... Okay, so that land up there can be production. farming. I can do lots of farming and things here still. And as you see, as our city grows, um, you can actually claim different portions of oh, nope, different portions of land uh, in that area. Uh, yeah, let's go this way, I think. But yeah, that's. I think that's pretty much it in a nutshell for different things that you can accomplish around this game. I said it was one of the all-time strategy games of all time. This kind of led other genres of games because this came out in '92. So there was a lot going on with different game companies. Microprose put out all kinds of games like this. Everything, I think it started with Sid Meier's Pirates, and then it included the Railroad Tycoon. Civilization came out in '91, and then there were a few other games that came out shortly after that. Um, Other Japanese companies copied them, like some of the games I've already showed that KloWn has done with a trade simulation game. There's another one they did with it's called Liberty or Death, where they did the Revolutionary War, things like that. So, oh yeah, Fortress is something you can also build near a city and defend troops and put troops in it for better defense, and make it harder for people to attack you. Um, but I think with this one, I want to see. There's pretty much everything around here. Cancel this. Where do I want to go? See, the horse and the dumplings down there. So I don't know what I can get out of those, but I know I need the move down to the horse, and we'll build a road down that way. And I think after this turn, we'll pretty much come to a close. This is some of the area I tried to move around to different locations and things like that, just to kind of show you what the map looks like for America and some of the other ones. And with that, we've spent about an hour, and this is pretty much what I wanted to call move away from some of the history lesson part of um, Throwback Thursday and move just a little bit more into what the actual gameplay and stuff of some of these older games, fun games. This is actually being played right now on ZSNES. It's a downloadable emulator, and you can find these emulators all over the internet. FCEUX is another one that plays various games. This one is called ZSNES. I had downloaded this many years ago and started playing it. It emulates these older Super Nintendo games, allows you to play the SMC files, and yeah, it's just like returning back to 1991 and jumping on these games and playing it. I think at the time, I was probably somewhere in the middle of the desert in Iraq playing this stuff, because I remember playing Civilization a lot on our computers, and we had different hacks and things like that, and different game systems that people would bring with them, on deployments and things like that. So yeah, a little bit of fun and traveling back in time to the early '90s to check out some of these older games. I hope you enjoyed your night with us today and going through and checking out Civilization, the very first one, the very first strategy game, more or less, that came out for computer or console. And this kind of set off a genre of computer games. with strategy in mind. Things like Age of Empires came afterwards. Many of these, 4X games came after this. This kind of set off the strategy genre. There's been various variants of it, but this is the one that kind of started it all. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will thank you for stopping by, and I think I'm going to call it a night. Evil KloWn is out of here. Catch y'all later.